M. Natividad, as an advocate of value-based leadership, aims to create a program that would serve as an avenue to unite people and heal wounds, that would eliminate factions, controversies, and low morale within the workplace. He believes in the kind of leadership that is guided by love and peace, with justice and righteousness. One fine Sunday morning of July 16, 2017, in Dipolog City, barely his second week in the division, Schools Division Superintendent was invited for a 2-hour talk show at Kapihan sa Dipolog.
Ang akong leadership is principled leadership, no? So, principled leadership means we lay down a guiding principle on how we shall manage the organization. And then versus the DepEd guiding principle, which is alam natin yung core values natin, no, na maka-Diyos, makabayan, makakalikasan, makabansa, no? Aligning to our individual or personal vision at saka principle. So since we only have one DepEd and we only have one vision and mission, so kinahanglan maka-align mi tanan ani.
Doon na tayo nakaong-ong nga pangutana nga ilang tubagon karon nga doon na sila na inherit nga problema sa ilang bagong assignment, tapos sila inherit pa ng mga good things, no, na diha sa ilang tagsa-tagsa ka division.
The inspiration came about when I saw that I have a lot of things or better things to do in this Zamboanga. One important thing is that I do not know how percent of the Zamboanga del Norte personnel are low moral. Low moral, uninspired, affected. Some are even called DDUs.
What's DDUs?
They were depressed, deprived, and underserved. So these are challenges. Motivating people, inspiring people is very difficult thing to do.
Yes.
Before I will go and check what they're doing, I have first to see whether their moral are high, whether they're happy, whether their welfare are addressed. So sa division naman, kaya unang assignment ko dun sa assistant superintendent natin, si Ma'am Pilma, and the HRD is to come up with a professional enhancement program where it will be integrated with team building and spiritual development. I think I have to touch the hearts of these people first before we can touch the minds. No, kasi kaya nga mayroon akong thinking with your heart. That is the essence of a charismatic leader, no? You think with your heart, hindi lang puro knowledge, dapat may affection.
When he was about to leave, he met Bert Pinsoy, a values formation advocate. Moved by the exchanges of their ideas and thoughts, the Work, Attitudes, and Values Enhancement Program, or commonly known as WAVE program, came to birth. Thus, the vision of this program is in line with his mantra, be and do much better each day with a sense of urgency. B stands for the character or attitude, and do stands for the deeds or skills. Training and development in the education system is most successful in a learning community which promotes the goals of school-based management with strong leadership and support systems. During the first quarter of 2018, 2 batches of the WAVE program were conducted with the participation of the Curriculum and Instruction Division personnel in Manuel's Resort, and the latter was participated by the School Governance and Operations Division personnel in Nibang Hotel, both in Zamboanga del Norte. Further, in the third quarter of 2018, 2 batches of the WAVE program were undertaken, which were participated by the school heads and the rest of the public schools district supervisors. The personnel who were involved in all of the WAVE programs were very receptive of its transformative nature, judging by the enthusiasm that they have shown in participating in all of the activities conducted during the 3-day engagement. Verily, the program dealt with the personal issues of the individual that should be resolved first before the individual can effectively deal with his or her co-workers and the stakeholders that he or she serves. Its resolution is always the choice of the person concerned. By internalizing the rightful attitude expected from a public servant, coupled with the acknowledgement of the guidance of the Lord.
The first level of the wave training brought us the total healing of the hearts. There was forgiving of what has been misunderstood in the past. There was happiness felt by everyone and satisfaction of oneself after the voicing out of the gaps. Broken relationships were repaired, and the power of the words of God was instilled in the hearts and minds of the people, and we're back into good shape again.
I am guided on the biblical principles in Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10. It says, "We are God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus to do good works." And also in Galatians chapter 6, verse 4, that says, "Pay careful attention to your own work. Compare not yourself to somebody else." Program WAVE helps me a lot to stand firm in these principles that I believe in. I thank God for Sir Pete for being the avenue, the instrument of God to allow all of us to undergo this once-in-a-lifetime experience. We are so blessed by God to be the end user, the recipient of this wonderful grace in two opportunities, giving us the chance to forgive and love each other before the end of our time here in DepEd and even in this world.
Attitude and Values Enhancement Program of DepEd Zamboanga del Norte Division is a means of honing the value system of the employees in this division so that we will be more aligned with the value system of the organization where we are working. After the CID personnel had attended the WAVE training, we are more confident to discuss some issues and concerns regarding our work because we know that we will be heard, we will not be criticized, and we know that we have a family in this office. Thank you so much for the conduct of the WAVE training for the personnel of the ZM Division.
The program manager and resource person, Pastor Ruben Colmo, mentioned that every time he conducts a WAVE program, he himself assimilates positive values by interacting with the participants, as well as the participants themselves. Although it is a work in progress, surely the progress is there by the end of each enriching WAVE activity. Therefore, to the WAVE program of the Schools Division of Zamboanga del Norte, the best is yet to come. Kinasing-kasing na serbisyo